Good morning, everyone. This is Dwayne Pinnell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Belton, Missouri. I stand in a 2026 Newmar Northern Star. This is a 3709 floor plan. It is a 37-foot model, of course. It's a little bit longer than that. It's still a bath and a half. So plenty of room if you have a guest. They can use the half bath. When they need to, they can use, of course, the master for the shower and everything. But it makes it very convenient also going down the road because you have that center bath while traveling down the road. And this Northern Star replaces what was the Country Star in the Newmar lineup. So it's a diesel pusher with 360 horsepower. This is on the XCR Freightliner chassis, and it's a beautiful coach. I'm going to show you from the cockpit first some amenities that we have here. Of course, we have the smart steering wheel. We have the new way to shift and change your gears on the right stalk here, if I can call it that. That's where your engine brake is also. So you can go from an automatic mode as far as shifting through the gears, or you can shift it into manual and you can force that yourself. We have a tilting and telescoping steering wheel here, and you have the mobile eye and the lane change technology, a lot of safety features built in, nice big screen in the center where you're going to have your cameras. You have left and right cameras. When the blinker's on the left, you're going to have a view of the left side of the coach, or the driver's side. On the right, conversely so, on the passenger side of the coach. We have a front entry, beautiful villa furniture in the coach. Both of these will swivel around to a reverse placement, so you have additional seating space when you're in the living area. We have hydraulic leveling jacks on the coach, so it has 4-point jacks. It will level the coach up for you. This is the Alt-Air graphics exterior in the outside, and then we have the Ashford interior decor on this coach. Just going to check myself, and that's correct, with the Mesa glazed cabinets and the chiffon above. As you can see, the two-tone makes it just really nice. We have a ceramic tile floor in the coach with that wood plank styling like we see in a lot of the Highline coaches. Now this has about a little over $20,000 worth of upgraded options that don't come standard with the Northern Star that have been added. Things like the larger refrigerator. This is 11 cubic foot refrigerator. It has the Starlink already on board on the roof of the coach, which is, by the way, a full fiberglass roof, as Newmar puts on their coaches. So you're going to have less seams on the top. You will have, of course, the areas around your air conditioners, which has two, and then your vents, your ceiling fans, and things like that. So the vent here is a fantastic fan that we see above the kitchen. So that would be one of the places where there's caulking. Really, every year, you should have at least 2 times a year, let's say, someone checking on the roof of the coach to make sure that the seals around those units on the top are nice and tight, so it will not allow any water penetration into the coach. As I said, we have the fireplace. Now, this is an electric fireplace. It will convert to different colors in the display, and you've got the nice pebble looking materials down here, so when that backlights, it's very nice. It also has a heater on it, so it will force warm air out of the unit. You can set it on a timer. You can set it for different durations so that it will shut off automatically after a certain period of time, which makes it nice to walk away from it. Maybe you want to retire and leave a little heat going on in here, maybe for somebody who's with you that wants a little heat but not technically savvy, which is no problem at all with this. It's very, very easy to use. But just the same, they don't want to have to deal with it or you don't want to have to leave them with it to try to figure out. You have a television TV here with, of course, windows on all around, and you have both nighttime shades, which are drawn now, and then the daytime shades also. So they will filter the sun, but the nighttime, of course, whenever you're ready to retire, you want that privacy. You don't want people peering in to the coach, and you can move around freely without feeling like you're on display. The cabinetry, really nice in the coach. Now this is going to be the same either side, left and right. You have a solid surface countertop. This has got the glass windows, so if you do have electronics components, it's going to have the infrared eye. You can have it read the equipment inside there with your remote out here. A Bose sound system, so very high level, although this is the introductory diesel pusher coach for Newmar. Nice Whirlpool microwave convection oven. This does have the LP cooktop in the coach, so if you want to use this as a backsplash, you can simply tilt that back. You have 3 burners here, 1, 2, 3. This is your igniter that starts those, so you would turn this on. It will illuminate in red when it's ready to go, so you have a nice reminder that that is on, so that you can turn it off just visually by seeing that. And when you're ready to start it, of course, it's going to turn red, as it does there, and then we can just use this as an igniter. But make sure that those are off, and they're not colored, of course, whenever it's in the off position. If this is in your way, you want a little bit more room, you can simply lift that out of there, find a place to stow it while you're not using it, and then put it right back in place for travel mode. Gives you a lot more counter space. Maybe you're entertaining, you want to set up food here, and you've got a lot of countertop space to do that. Plenty of room for that coffee maker that might sit out on the countertop all of the time. But great little space for maybe some spices while you're cooking. Very easy to get to, very easy to handle. And then you've got these full extension drawers in the coach, which have some soft closing. Now this is going to be a continuous water system, so there's really no tank on it. You have the dual sinks. Well, I'm sorry, this does have the single basin in it. So great big single basin on the sink, and it is stainless steel. It's just that darkened color stainless steel. Nice tile as your backsplash. Storage space, a little bit of the information. If you ever wanted to get to your VIN number, you can do it by this tag right here. It's going to show that. It's going to show serial numbers, etc., things like that. And I might mention to you that while we're talking about this, several years ago, Newmar and Google entered a partnership together, and they came up with this website platform called Noogle. And so if you were the owner of this coach, or any Newmar, frankly, you could go on to that system and find out all sorts of things about your coach. As in this case, you could find whatever you need about the Northern Star. And it's a place where you can set up your own identity within that platform and your own password, etc. You can peruse that. It's got a lot of technical information, has a lot of support documentation in there, so it makes it very user-friendly to use. And then I'll go back to the furniture. We can see the above cabinets. Now you don't have the above cabinets here, but that makes that window feel a lot larger and a way to look out very, very easily to see what's going on around you. We do have the carpeting here, so things are less likely to slide around just being on a bare wood. And then this is going to be a memory foam mattress that comes out as a hide-a-bed. And this is something new for Newmar also. This material here replaced the carpet that used to be there. It's going to be much less likely to get staining on it. So more durable, just simply sweep it up and everything, take your little pile and throw it away. But as you can see, just very nice all around. Now this is an upgrade. This is a special option on this coach to have the TV above. And then the TV on the exterior wall, which it has, also is an upgrade for the unit. As we move back into the coach, this is going to be a surface where you could sleep someone, maybe a couple small children. For an adult, it'd be kind of tight. But anyway, that table will drop into place. There's another cushion that will go into that place for a nice sleeping surface there. But as we look around here, you see all the nice electrical receptacles there. So you can USB, you can use just electrical features, items, maybe a laptop that you're wanting to set up here at the table to keep nice and charged. And then throughout the coach also, we have just different displays. Now this is a thermostat for your heating and cooling system, so it detects what the temperature is in the coach, and wherever you want to set it, it'll keep it nice and tidy and comfortable in here. Moving back, we have the half bath that I had referred to earlier. It's got this nice cantilevered door, so it's not going to swing out and bang on any cabinetry when the coach is completely in travel mode, which is going to bring the slides in together. This has 3 slides. This kitchen, where the microwave and the sink and stove are, will come in, as well as a full wall slide on this side from just behind the driver's seat all the way to this back wall. So that whole thing comes in, and it gives you still a little bit of space to walk through the coach to get to the bathroom should you need to while going down the road. And then right here is the display that you can change a lot of things. We can go into the lighting modes. You have the different zones that you can add the lighting on or off, as you see in the menu here. And then you can pair this also with your Bluetooth, your phone, so that you can run a lot of these things from your phone. And then the HVAC system shows the inside temperature, what we've got the thermostat set to, and we just turned this on just to do the video. So right now it's cooling down, of course. We are in the cool mode for the living room zone, and you can go to the bedroom zone. You can see what that temperature is and what its setting is currently. And then you have an automatic gen start. So should the batteries, if you're unplugged and you're out in the wilderness, and your batteries should get to, if they do get to a certain level, you can set the system up so that that generator will start then to top off your batteries to get them in a healthy state and not lose all the charge out of those. And then also you can set that up from a temperature control perspective as well. So if the coach should get to a certain temperature while you're out and about, and again, off the grid, unplugged, dry camping, it will also start up that generator so that you can maintain a certain temperature inside the coach as well. And then you can go into a quiet mode and everything. It's not going to run that unit if you're in a state or national park where sometimes you can't run that generator. There's your home key, and again, it just shows sub-menus, all of the tank levels here, and just the health of those batteries, both the house and the chassis at this time, any current time. You can turn on your water pump from right there. And then you can change the display from right here as far as the light on the actual display itself. You've got the time there also. Just very intuitive, very straightforward, I think, in the plan. As I said, this is 11 cubic foot refrigerator. It does have a lock on it. So quite a bit of room for a smaller refrigerator. Still, this is going to be a residential type. And then your freezer above. But that lock makes it nice, so you can put items in here, and even the weight is not going to push that door open with the lock on. Small pantry here that's very, very deep, placed to handle many, many things inside of there. And then moving on back, we have this privacy door that's nicely done with the raised panels here, so it's very decorative. On the other side, on this side, it's not as decorative, it's just a straight panel, but it serves its purpose for privacy. While retiring, we have the electrical outlets on either side of the bed with a small side table or night table where you can put maybe your phone while it's charging, some cabinets down there. We have some storage under the bed here. You can see the decor is very lovely, very nice. Pretty modern as far as the colors. We do have the ports on either side. So I've talked about this before in the videos, that if somebody uses a CPAP machine, you're able to put that machine up in the cabinet area. You've got electrical up there to put the unit, and then just drop the hose and mask from here on either side, so that you can take away some of the noise from the machine, and also the convenience of still having your nightstands, your night tables here while you are sleeping if you need that space. Nice little TV here in the bedroom area. These are all smart TVs, so it makes it very easy to pair if you want to stream. And again, with that Starlink that's already on board here, it makes that a very nice connection pretty much anywhere you are. And then we have the cabinets here on either side for wardrobe. There's that extra cushion for that dinette to create the more sleeping space. Another glass panel here, again, for any kind of electrical or remote device that you'd be using for the items that are there. Little window here, and then of course more storage drawers. And as I said, there is storage under the bed here. I'm going to step up now, and got electrical here. Step up now into the master bathroom, where this is plumbed for a washer dryer, but it does not have the washer dryer on board. A lot of people prefer this just for storage space. And again, this is a 37-foot coach, so not 45, little less storage space as such, and so it gives you some more space to do that. Although if you did want a washer dryer just for the convenience of having one, you can certainly add one there. We have a nice stand-up shower here with a seat, so for anyone who wants to sit down, needs to sit down while they're taking a shower, or maybe for the ladies who like to shave their legs in the shower, it makes it convenient for that. Nice glass door with a couple of towel holders here, towel racks, and just a nice little latch to close it. We have these light panels throughout the coach in different places as well. So on that central panel that I showed you where the lighting controls are, the automatic gen start, this is similar to that. It'll do a lot of the functions that will do also, but pretty much specific to the space that we're in. Great vanity. That solid surface countertop continues here. Very nice faucets throughout the coach, very modern and residential, with a lot of medicine cabinet space. Nice and bright in here. You can dim those lights also through the control. Electric front flush toilet, and that is a porcelain toilet. And then nice hanging space here. If you wanted this to be your linen closet, you have a lot of room to do that also. So with the two wardrobes on either side of the TV in the master bedroom, with this hanging space here also, all the drawers, storage under the bed, little storage units on either side of the bed, it just creates a lot of space that you can put those items that you want to carry along. Now, at the end of my part of this video, Katie's going to walk around the coach, show you what those storage bays look like on the outside and what kind of space that you have out there. And with that, I hope that you'll give me a call if this is a coach that interests you. It is available. And again, this is a 2026 Newmar Northern Star 3709. I'm going to give you that stock number on it. And it's our stock number 17N253114. I'm Dwayne Pinnell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV. You can find me on Dwayne's Luxury RVs, These Luxury RVs, on Facebook. My email is dwayne.pinnell@transwest.com, and one of the most important numbers I'll give you is my cell. You can text me, you can call me. I'm in sales. I'd love to hear from you. 816-516-5312. Again, that's 816-516-5312. Thank you for allowing me to have a little bit of your time today to show you this lovely coach. I do hope to hear from you. If this is not the one for you, we have plenty of inventory. Please give me a call. Have a great day.